Hello, today we are discussing the Greek adjective. I've put some notes on the side to describe the different ways in the New Testament that the adjective can function. There are three primary ways. The first is attributively, the second is predicatively, and the third is substantively. Now, if it's used in the attributive sense, we have ha anthropos, ha agathos. In the attributive sense, the adjective is describing the man. And so we have the good man. What you will notice with the attributive case, the way to identify it, because you could find it in the text in reverse order. It could be ha agathos, ha anthropos. Or it could be this way. That doesn't matter. What you are looking for is there an article with the adjective? If there is an article with the adjective, it will always be in the attributive case. Okay? Or it will be being used attributively. Now there's one asterisk there when we get to substantively, but for right now, you want to see, is the article with the adjective? If it is used predicatively, then it will be written like this: ha anthropos agathos. It could also be in another order. Agathos could be in front, and it would be written agathos ha anthropos. Now, just like here, the article is with the adjective. If it's used predicatively, then the article is with the noun. The adjective will not have the article. That's very important to note. So the adjective will be article-less, all right, if you will. And the way you translate this is the man is good. You will supply the be verb. The man is good. So this is a sentence here. You don't see a verb. The verb is supplied because it is used predicatively. If you haven't noticed, that's a difficult word to say. A third way that the adjective can be used is substantively. Now, what will take place when it's used substantively is you will not have a noun. So we have ha agathos or he agathe. And I translate this, since this is masculine, nominative masculine, I translate it the good man. Since this is nominative feminine, singular, then I translate it the good woman. And if this was neuter, it would be the good thing. Okay? So here's how I identify them. And if you can remember these three rules, then you will have no problem deciphering which use the adjective is in. If there is an article with the adjective, it will be attributive. If there is the article with the noun and not the adjective, it will be predicative. If there is no noun and the article is it's just the adjective, then it is substantive. All right? So let's practice. I have 4 examples here on the board. If you want to pause now and write these out on your paper, then you can do that. I want to go through these, and then I will leave this 4th one off and let you do that on your own, and next time we will check it. So let's start with this first one. Let's read it, and then we'll begin our process of identifying and translating. Tous agathous lagus ha agapetos mathetes akouai. Now what we do when we come to a sentence is we identify our verb. We find our verb. Let's look for endings. These are not verb endings here. What I do is I find a verb ending there. Now, since we have only learned present active indicative and future active indicative, we only have 2 options for now. I don't see my sigma connector, so this is not future. This is a regular present active indicative, and then I have my epsilon iota ending, which makes it third person singular. So there's my verb. And I translate akouai, it comes from the verb akouo, so this is to hear. Okay? Third person singular, he or she or it hears. And so we'll figure out from the rest of the sentence. All right, now I need to find my subject. Is there an identified subject? So I'm looking for something in the nominative case. Tous is not nominative. Lagus is not nominative. Here I have a definite article, which is my nominative, masculine, singular. So I have the definite article the, agapetos, mathetes. I see that these are both nominative case endings. Now this can be a little tricky. Agapetos and mathetes, this is masculine, this is feminine. Or at least it looks that way. But remember, in first declension, you have masculine in first declension. And so both of these are going to be nominative masculine singulars. All right? So nominative masculine singular for both of these. This is agapetos is loving, and mathetes is disciple. Now we've got to figure out the rest here. Tous, agathous, lagus. Do you notice the endings are all the same? I know that this is accusative. And my article goes with my noun and my adjective. So, agathous is good. Lagus is word. In this case, this is plural. Accusative. Masculine accusative plural is what I have here. Okay? Now, which of these describes how this adjective and this adjective are being used? I have two adjectives here. Tous, agathous, lagus. Is that used in the attributive, predicate, or substantive? Well, my article is not with my noun, but it is with my adjective, so that puts me here. So this is in the attributive. Here I have my article with my adjective again, so it is once again in the attributive. So I will translate it. The good words, the loving or the good disciple. So let's translate all of this. This is my subject, this is my direct object. The loving or the good disciple hears the good words. The loving or the good disciple hears the good words. We got it? All right, let's move to the second one. Tous, dikaios, kai, dikaios, ha, apostolos, gnoskai. Let's identify our verb. Our verb is gnoskai. I notice my verb ending, epsilon iota. I don't have a sigma connector for future, so this is a regular present active indicative. And once again, it is third singular, and it is know. I know. We also, there's another verb to know, which is oidos. Means slightly a little different, but they're close enough. But this is gnosko. We get the word Gnostic comes from this. So there's my verb. So let's find my subject. I'm looking for a nominative, singular or plural, and I have my nominative definite article here with my noun. Do I have a nominative singular, which is what this is? Do I have a nominative singular adjective anywhere nearby. And that is no. Okay, I don't. So this is just simply the apostle, and this is nominative, masculine, singular. The apostle knows. Once again, I see tous, and my Omicron Upsilon Sigma ending tells me this is accusative. And so I have accusative, this is plural, and I have a masculine and I have a feminine adjective. And my accusative is matching both of those. So, in what sense is the adjective being used in this sentence? I see my article is connected to the adjective, but I don't have a noun. Right? Do you see a noun? There's no noun here. So it is going to be substantive. And since this is masculine and this is feminine, and the word dikaios means righteous, so I will have righteous man, righteous woman, or excuse me, men, this is plural. Righteous men, righteous women. Now let's put it all together. Since this is accusative, that's direct object, the apostle knows the righteous men, the righteous women. Got it? The apostle knows the righteous men and the righteous women. All right, let's try the third one. Agathos, ha adelphos, kai didaskai, tous pistus te ecclesia. Okay? Let's look for our verb. I'm looking for something with a verbal ending, and I have didaskai. Here's my verb. Comes from the word didasko. I have my epsilon, iota ending. Once again, present active indicative, third singular from teach. So this is he, she, it teaches. Okay? Now I'm looking for a subject. I have my ha adelphos here, but notice I have this kai. So I have in essence two independent clauses connected by a conjunction. So my subject on this side of the kai, I need to look for something in nominative case, and I don't have anything in the nominative case. Okay? What I do have is the built-in subject within the verb, and so we're going to use he for right now. Okay? He teaches. Let's stay on this side. Tous, here's my accusative. So this is accusative, plural, masculine. And pistus is faithful. Now, is my article connected to my adjective? Yes. Is my adjective connected to a noun? No. So I have another substantive use of my adjective. So since this is masculine, then I need to put this in the substantive form. So this is the faithful men. See? He teaches the faithful men, te ecclesia. What case is this? This is the genitive case. You see that? This is genitive. This is genitive, feminine, singular from ecclesia, which means church. And he teaches the faithful men, and so it will be either to, in, or by church. He teaches the faithful men probably in the church. Well, who's the he? Well, let's come back on this side of the kai. and I have a nominative, masculine singular, ha adelphos, but is my article connected to my adjective? No. My article is not connected to my adjective. My article is connected to my noun. And so that puts me where? It puts me in the predicative use. So this is going to be the adelphos' brother. The brother is what? Good. I have kai, which is my and. I'm going to insert it there. So here's how I translate my sentence. The brother is good, and he teaches the faithful men in the church. Now you practice with this one, and I will join you in next session.